Hi, Ed Chasen with Slick Time Savers. Today, do I have a bizarre keyword group that just blew me out of the water? I didn't even know this phenomenon existed. The keyword is unboxing. The way I found out about this was somewhere early November. I was snooping around looking for what's hot and hoping to find something that would be really low competition and lots of money in it. And I come across this article about this particular person called a Disney collector who's making a killing on YouTube unboxing toys. All it is a pair of hands opening up a box showing what's inside, the contents. Since then, multiple articles have been written about this particular person. And let me show you what one of them is from I think it's the New York Times. Here's the article, New York Times. It's a lady out of New York. She's about 21 years old. This particular reporter is interviewing her. And she's called a Disney collector. And it's talking about short self-produced videos in which you only see her hands. What's so unique about this is that children under age of 5 are fascinated with this. Let's see. Angry Birds, Toy Surprise Jake, and Neverland Pirates, Disney Pixar Cars, 2 Easter Egg SpongeBob. It had over 90 million hits. And to put this in perspective, it's as if every child under 5 in the United States has seen it 4 times. This is bizarre. I don't know how I missed this. I must be living under a rock. If you don't already know this yourself, this is something you got to check out. It's unbelievable. Let's scroll down a little further and see what else this article says. Scrolling down, it says here, another one, 40 million hits. It's about the Cookie Monster. And it also says here that it's possible this Disney collector is raking in between 2 million and 13 million a year in advertising. Unbelievable keyword group. So seeing it for the first time, first thing I did was to run Authority Snooper and see what it brings back. This is where it gets even more bizarre. So let's go to Authority Snooper and let's take a look at the results. I took unboxing, went to add a keyword which collects our words from Google Suggest. I went 2 levels deep. What came back is over 4,000 keywords. Now, here's where it gets extremely bizarre. First thing I always do is look at my ad count. There's hardly any ads. The first 7 is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 keywords that have 8 ads and greater, and actually it only goes up to 9. Now the next thing I did was to check out how easy it is to rank. Went down to approximately, let's say, 20-25% of the keywords are doable. Now if I would have stopped there, I would have missed it all. But when I was doing my sort, what I noticed is that all these domain authority values of 100. Once in a while, what will happen is that as you're collecting data from Google, there's no problem. But when you're looking for domain authority values from Moz, every so often what happens is that it returns a 100 value. Now, 100 values generally only show up for the big social media websites, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, etc. Those types of websites generally have a domain authority value of 100. So when I see this, what I do is I select them and requery them. Well, I've requeried this list multiple times, and I'm still getting domain authority values of 100. So this really perked my curiosity. So what I did next is I went to Google search, typed in particular keywords in there, and took a look at what was actually on the Google search pages. So I've picked a few examples in this list and went over to Google to see what's actually on these pages that are giving me a value of 100. First one, unboxing Vans shoes. Don't know what they are, but just caught my eye. So I went over to Google, and lo and behold, what do I find? Nothing but YouTube videos for this particular keyword. As I mentioned, YouTube carries a domain authority value of 100. This should get you thinking right away how valuable YouTube is, and any social media place that carries a domain authority of 100. But it's not so much that, is that the whole page has nothing but YouTube videos about unboxing Vans shoes. Next one I went, unboxing mermaid tail. What the heck is that? Went over there, did the same thing, unboxing mermaid tail. Same thing. Nothing but YouTube videos about unboxing a mermaid tail. Totally bizarre. Next one, unboxing my turtles. Pets. Unboxing pets. Turtles on top of that. I mean, this really is one of the strangest keyword groups that I've ever seen. Unboxing, let's see here, Hot Wheels. Nothing surprising there. Toys. This is what this woman does. Unboxes toys. Again, all YouTube videos. And the last one I'm going to show you, unboxing watchdogs. Well, to my surprise, it turns out that it's not what I thought it was. But again, nothing but YouTube videos. This has got to be one of the most bizarre keyword groups that I ever come across. The takeaway to this is that even though there's no ads, people have gotten into this and dominated YouTube for just about an unbelievable amount of keywords for unboxing whatever you want to unbox. Next, what I did out of curiosity is I went over Keyword Planner to see what Keyword Planner would bring up. I mean, most people rely on Keyword Planner, and my pet peeve is that Keyword Planner was good before 2003, but it just doesn't serve you well anymore. I mean, it's great for collecting a group of keywords, but the data that everybody's looking at, it's wrong. It just doesn't tell you much of what's really going on in the SERPs. So let's go over to Keyword Planner. I put in unboxing. Here's what brought up. It's telling me that unboxing for the word by itself is just less than 2,000 average searches a month. And on top of that, the words it's returning, very few of the keywords that it's returning have really anything to do with unboxing. Egg surprise toys. What's that got to do? I mean, maybe the surprise of the unboxing? So next thing I did was to go over and sort from high to low, average monthly searches. Now this lady who's making a killing, I don't think she could be doing so well if you're getting these monthly searches that are so low. It's always been my pet peeve that the data that Google returns in Keyword Planner, I just don't know why the numbers don't just meet the expectations when you rank for any of this stuff. So my suggestion is, if you're still using Keyword Planner, stop reading the numbers. Collect the keywords and check them out another way, because they're not telling you what's actually in the SERPs. It doesn't tell you much about their ad counts. As far as I'm concerned, the monthly searches are bogus, and you really need to move on, because this is not the modern way of doing keyword research. As I promised you, this is a bizarre keyword group. Totally surprised me. I just couldn't believe how much money's being made. This is one exception where ad counts really don't matter. It's just that it's a phenomenon that caught on. So again, if this information is useful, I'm sure somebody else will find it useful. Tell somebody about these videos. And please, make some comments, give me a thumbs up, and see you for the next keyword.